Sukaram Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvadidam Gaganashadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Babajidam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, everyone.
Nithyananda, thank you so much, my idol. Thank you. So today we have an exciting session. Today it's going to be very short, but it's going to be a quick introduction of, we have 6 Apath Sanyasis from different parts of the world joining in today. And basically we would like to introduce ourselves and speak a little bit about Apath Sannyas, why we chose this lifestyle and what really excites us. So first, I would probably ask Ma Aigo to go ahead and share with us why you chose Apath Sannyas and why this lifestyle is something that resonates with you.
Yes. I was, from childhood, I've always looked for something like a higher consciousness. I intuitively know about it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. In teenage, I've searched in psychology. After teenage, I've searched in various religions, neuroscience, overall different science like astrophysics, and then I've searched a lot. And then I went to India. When I saw Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam as my guru, I realized he's an incarnation of Paramashiva. And also he has been working on reviving Sanatana Hindu Dharma and living enlightenment science, which has been continuously going through the persecution. And in order to preserve that and give it to humanity, I, of course, joined my guru's mission as Apath Sannyasi. So that's my story.
Beautifully said, Ma. That's so great. In just a few minutes, she was able to really bring in the core essence of why she chose Apath Sannyas. And for those who do not know Ma Aigo, she's originally from Russia, but now she resides in the US. So she's joining our US and Canada team. Thank you so much, Ma Aigo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. So I would ask Ma Kathy, do you want to share next?
Hello everyone. I am Kathian Agorashila Shakti. I'm from the beautiful Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. Why did I choose Apath Sannyas? I've always been in search of the truth, whether it is spiritual truth or otherwise. Whatever is the universal truth, that is what I've been in search of. And I finally found it in Hinduism with with Swamiji as our guru. And it's been a beautiful journey. And I've realized that Hinduism is not just a religion, it is an actual science, provable, testable, repeatable. And the fact that it is now under so much fire and the world is about to lose its greatest truth, I had no choice but to stand up for said truth and become an Apath Sannyasi. So, in short, that is my story.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Makati. Thank you for sharing that. And I think everyone could see the common thread. You know, we're all seekers, I guess, in some way, and we all kind of knew at a very young age that there was something for us. There was something bigger for us out there. So thank you so much for sharing that, Ma. Ma Wendy, do you want to go ahead?
So I am Ma Wendy from Trinidad and Tobago, and I declare Apath Sannyas because when Swamiji happened in my life 2 years ago, it happened in the most unique way I think I can ever imagine. I was driving down the highway one day with my colleague, and I saw this big billboard with Swamiji. I didn't know who he was or anything about him, and there was a number on it. And that was the first billboard. And then further down on the highway, I saw another billboard, and I was like, wait, I think that person on that billboard stalking me or something, because when you look at the billboard, it's like he is actually seeing you, you know? And I said, okay, I memorized the number and I came home. Then the next day, I had to go somewhere else to work in another area. And I saw another billboard with Swamiji, and I was like, no, this is not coincidence. And then I went and I started to look up his name and stuff like that and watch his videos. And the thing that resonated with me is that all the questions that I had in life about who I am, what it is I want to be, where did I come from, and all these things, Swamiji just answered all of them in each and every one of the satsangs that I would listen to. I didn't call the number, the local number that was there. I just kept listening to the satsangs over and over and over. And then I called the number and I got connected to the Sangha. And, they say the rest is history. And really and truly, there's nothing else that, I want to align myself to but the truth. And Hinduism represents that for me, living the absolute truth. Because I feel like my whole life before, I've only been living in lies. When you ask a question, people just telling you stuff that doesn't make sense, didn't make sense. So I kept asking, and Swamiji just happened and he answered everything, and that's my story.
Oh, that is so great, Ma. Thank you. I think that's the first time I'm hearing your story like this. So thanks so much for sharing. Thank you, Ma. Ma Ruth.
Okay. My story is long. I can write a book, but I would go that long. I would just say I declared Apath Sanyasis because I wanted to do more for Swamiji instead of, more than listening to his sad songs and getting his free initiations. All along, Swamiji had answered all the questions that I had when I first started to listen to him. And the way how I found Swamiji was, I was told in a vision to go on my phone and join Facebook. I will find a guru. And I say, how can I find a guru on a Facebook? But I just did. And I think it's three years ago, I set up my Facebook page, and I can't even remember how I found it, but he just appeared, and I was like, I started to cry. I was like, I know this man from before. And when he started talking, I was like, oh my God, I've known him. He is something. This is the guru. It was such a long story, but I will try to make it short. And I started to follow him, and I started to look at his persecution posts, and I was like, oh no, this is not right. This is the person that they told me to look for. And I get to find out he's an avatar, he's a guru, he can heal. And I started listening to the sad songs and started taking his initiations and things from 3 years ago. And it has been a journey, quite a journey. I'm getting closer and closer to him, and he's getting closer to accepting me. So when I got my Atmalinga, I had a click I was like, what else can I do? And then the click was, maybe I'll be a sannyasi. I don't know what I have to do in that, but I say, okay. And I filled out the next day I was on Facebook, and the form came up on my page, and I filled it out, and that was it. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda, thanks so much, Ma, for that sharing.
And by the way, I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. I was born in Trinidad.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah.